EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Banff Springs in Alberta, Canada, live third-round coverage of the Alberta Open. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. And that a wonderful tee shot. It's in the fairway here to get this Saturday started. Just 92 yards for his second to this par 4.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he moves to 17 under par. Frank, how about the par 3 second hole?
The first of 5 par 3s the players will play today, Rich. This one's surrounded by bunkers, but certainly one of the shorter par 3s. So with a good tee shot here, you can imagine you could easily get a putt inside 10 to 15 feet for birdie.
How about this? Chance for a dream start. Maybe birdie right out of the gates. So nearly a hole-in-one, but this, the next best thing. Tap in birdie here at the par 3. Frank, how about the first par 5 of the golf course here at the third, just a shade under 530 yards. Good birdie opportunity?
It certainly is. There's 3 bunkers just down that left side. Avoid those, and this par 5, very reachable.
All right, in the fairway. All right, Frank, what's the right play here on this second shot to the par 5 third?
Well, even though that hole is a dogleg to the right, the best way to bring it in actually is to use the general contours, which is right to left, and the shape of the shot in that direction as well. So it might look like a little cut, but it actually suits a little draw.
Got every bit of that fluid all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Had a pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line. A straightforward look here for birdie. Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the third. And he moves to 19 under for the tournament. Frank, when you play Banff, you get some of these wow moments where you stand on the tee and you say, whoo, look at
This is one, yeah, this is one of them, Rich. Yeah, that the elevation change from tee to green is quite dramatic. Consequently, you're going to have to club down a little, at least 2 clubs shorter than what that yardage says on the card.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Back on the tee here at Banff Springs, 5th hole, 424-yard par 4. What's the setup here, Frank?
Well, it's very tempting to try and hit a draw because that's the way in which the hole is shaped. But the main goal is to make sure that you can take that second bunker, the one on the left side, out of play with that tee shot.
Solid, a good drive in the fairway. From the fairway, 98 yards remaining for his second.
A little unlucky there. That ball landed very close to the flag, but look how far it's gone on.
We turn to Notah Begay III for this look at birdie.
And if you've ever used a putting mat as a holiday gift, this is the putt. Slightly up a hill and dead straight.
Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Frank, you played at the highest level all over the world. What was a comfortable yardage for you on holes like this?
I actually had a club, believe it or not, that just the grooves on it, it would go 105 yards. It was a lofted sand iron, whether it was out of the first cut or up or the fairway. So if I could hit it around 100 yards, I could almost hit that distance with my eyes closed. After that, 70 yards was the next one. So everybody has that little sort of sweet spot with the wedge.
So that means on a hole like this, you were looking for something off the tee in the 265 to 270 range, and that would put what club in your hand?
Just in those days, it was a 53-degree sand iron, yeah.
So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. That one was running so hot. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. Now to the second par 5 on this opening 9. Frank, this is a pretty long hole, 602 yards.
Well, it's called hoodoo. Do you know what hoodoo means? It means bad luck, actually, so you don't really want to be thinking about that on this tee shot. 602 yards, if you belt one off the tee, well, you might avoid the bad luck.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. Boy, oh boy, there aren't many shots that feel better than a well-struck 3-wood on and 2 on a par 5. There it is.
That second shot sounded like a cannon.
Oh, yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Now to hole number 8. It's another par 3 with some water, Frank. Only 150 yards. This is the shortest hole in the golf course.
But distance control is still very important here. If you can get the right distance, you could perhaps aim 10 or 15 feet left of the flag. You're only going to have a 10 or 15-foot putt. So just think of that. Water on the right there. Maybe just aim a little further to the left. You can still make birdie.
I like the looks of this one. That's a quality shot right there, just left of the hole, and a birdie opportunity coming up. Now this for another birdie. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And that means he'll get it to 22 under par. Just love the variety here on the front side. Frank coming off that short par 3 8th. Now we go to another par 5 to round out the side, 501 yards.
And the third par 5. Interesting front 9 here. 3 par 5s, 3 par 3s and 3 par 4s. This one not the longest par 5, but still reachable. This one you have to be a little bit careful though. This is probably the toughest driving hole on the front 9 with regard to par 5s.
Boy, he's in a nice little groove right now. Played the last couple of holes in 3 under par, and he's got another in the fairway here. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. That may be a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Not much more than a tap in there. It is a birdie at the 9th, and that'll finish off a 29 on this front side. 7 shots under par. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. And we are back on this beautiful day here at Banff Springs in the Canadian Rockies, set to kick off all the action on the back 9. The 10th begin with a par 3, Frank, 218 yards.
And I have no idea why this is called Little Bow, because over 200 yards, you really have to bow up with this tee shot here, that's for sure. Bending there, you need something that comes out of the gate very, very straight and with a decent height on it as well, if you want to land on that left side of the green and make it stop.
Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. Iona's down there. This for birdie.
From what I can see, it's going to move from left to right at the start of this putt. Then it'll kind of straighten out as it goes along.
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll remain at 23 under par. On the tee here at the 11th hole, 417-yard par 4. Is this a drive you like to hit, Frank?
It certainly is, Rich, but it's a little narrower than what your eye first sees. And the reason why, there's a tree sort of another 40, 50 yards down the right side past that bunker. So if you hog that right side, that tree can become a little bit of a problem for the second shot.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday at golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Just 92 yards for his second to this par 4.
Good shot again there. Well thought out. Landing the ball short, letting the ball run onto the green. And inside, I'd call that a birdie putt. So that's birdie range.
Nope. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. Here at the 12th, par 4, 442 yards. Frank, what's ahead?
This one's called Big Boat. Hole's certainly a lot longer than the 10th hole, which is Little Boat. Dog legs to the player's right, a couple of bunkers down the left side. That first bunker on the left shouldn't be too much of a problem to carry. But once again, even though the hole bends to the right, you'd like to be down the opposite side of the fairway, which is the left. Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
Yes, 120 yards left to the flagstick. Pin back right so he can take an aggressive line.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And that's going to move him to 24 under par. Well, Frank, here's another pretty long par 3, the 13th here at Banff Springs, 225 yards. What's the right play?
Well, unless they have that flag all the way in the back, that first two-thirds of the green is just like a nice big circle. You hit it anywhere on that, you're going to have a putt of some 20, 25 feet maximum for birdie.
That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. Oh, dude, that. What a roll that was. A long one in for birdie. And he's got it to 25 under par now. Well, here we are at the 14th hole. It's a par 4, 442 yards. You like this hole, Frank?
I do, but if you were spraying it off the tee here, then there's all sorts of problems. Bunkers left, trees right. This is a fairway you must hit.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. From the left side of this fairway, he'll look over his second.
Now, that's an excellent shot. Inside that 10-feet circle, a little long, a little left, but still good.
9 feet left here for birdie. Nah, that's going to miss right, and a good opportunity goes by the wayside. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain at 25 under. Well, now the par 4s begin to stretch out a little bit. The 15th here, Frank, is 475 yards.
Certainly want to put your big shoes on here. Nice big slinging draw off the tee might help. Go a little further. does go downhill considerably, so you get a little bit more run out of the tee shot if you did that. Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
We're looking at 126 yards to get you to the front portion of the green. 139 yards will get you to the flag. The pin up front in the right-hand corner of the green.
Here we go.
Well, no surprise. We've already seen some great iron shots this week, but that is another one.
Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And with that, his score moves to 26 under par. Frank, the 16th hole, 414 yards, par 4, is nicknamed GOAT. Would that be greatest of all time, or is it just because the possibility you could see old Billy out there here in the Canadian Rockies?
I'd like to think it's the greatest of all time. I've never seen a GOAT hit a draw, that's why, and that's what's needed off this tee once again. The first bunkie should easily be able to carry that, and, well, if you're the greatest of all time, this is a fairway, you'll certainly hit.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
Well, that ball landed really too close to the flag. These are firm greens. You've got to land that shorter.
This one going to require some pace back up the hill for birdie. Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16. He's going to stay at 26 under par. Frank, as we make our way to the house, a chance here at the 17th, just 374 yards, a chance for a birdie.
It certainly is. Anytime you see a hole today under 400 yards, a par 4 that is, you know you're going to get a short on your iron. You know you're going to get a short iron in your hand if you hit a good tee shot. Just avoid the bunkers left and right off the tee. Green does slope back to front, so it pitches nicely towards you, making that second shot, if anything, a little easier. Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office. And that's all set up by the big tee shot. You put yourself in that good of a position in the fairway just short of the green, and good things are bound to happen.
Nicely done. A birdie finished off here at 17. And that's going to move him to 27 under par. Well, Frank, this sets up for an exciting finish here at Banff Springs, a 578-yard par 5.
There's just about a bunker in play for every length of tee shot here, so know exactly which one you can carry and exactly which one you cannot reach.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Well, that one had to feel good.
Yeah, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Okay, not much left to do there. It is a second eagle of the day. And that means that with the eagle, this will not only break 60, but it will be a round of 58. Well, that wraps up another round here at Banff Springs. Frank, what caught your eye today?
Just the gorgeous scenery, really.